Jedi.
Yo.
Hey, buddy, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can. I don't think the chat can hear us because it's supposedly muted, but
I just muted my desktop audio, so I don't think they can hear us. They can hear that beginning, but yeah, what happened? I'm doing okay. No, I can. Okay, so it can hear us. Let's see here. I was trying to.
oh, they can't hear us. Oh man, well if they can hear us, that Bokuleti Steggy guy, man. Welcome y'all. We're here, finally. It has been weeks since we've been here. I haven't seen you in a long time. Sorry, Mr. RMP. I am sad I missed you, Miss Porkchop, but thank you for sending your husband in wake.
Oh, I can see your hand on my screen. Let's see here.
Can you see me? Yeah, I can see your right titty and a bicep.
I guess we got to adjust our Discord captures then, don't we? We're a mess this morning. Marty apologizes.
Something like that. Something like that. I am sick as hell, y'all, so excuse me coughing in your ear. There's a 100% chance that's definitely going to happen. Let me see if I can get so I can show you guys Mercury's face.
I don't really want to see that.
I mean, this question. Alert, sweet, that's that. So, guys, it's been a few weeks since we came back. Oh, I wanted to play this real quick. Steggy came and made us an awesome theme music. So, sorry I cannot be able to pause your stuff right now.
What about the other stuff that I made?
The only one I have is the one you sent me in Discord, is the with the morning midcard stuff. Is that the only one is that the one you're talking about?
I think so. What's up, Hunter? What's up, Nanny?
Miss Porkchop, are you okay? What were you doing that day? When is the stuff messed up in Marty's stream? I know mostly.
All we know how to do.
Oh man. Ugh. I don't know, man. It's been hard to breathe. I've been coughing. Thinking I gasping for air. Pork chop with the subscribe. Thank you much for the support, amigo. Yeah, hello. Oh. Guys, tell me what's been going on in your world. It's been 2 weeks, so I hope something has been fun and interesting for you guys. Before I blab off my mouth what I've been doing the last 2 weeks, because I've done it a lot. What's been going on in your world? What's been the highlights of your last 2 weeks since the last morning mid-card? Man, I can't breathe hardly.
Sound great.
Can you hear it?
What, you breathing?
Yeah.
I'm just saying you sound great in general.
Oh, just in life? Just in life. All right, just general. Generally, you sound great. Like, oh man, where is this damn thing? Do you have Yaden's video zoomed in? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fix actually. So let me throw on this song.
What's up, Space Ghost? How you doing?
You can hear it.
Yeah, we're trying to do these on Tuesdays, 7 a.m. Mountain. Normally we'd go till 10. I can only go till about 8, 10-ish, 8:15-ish this morning. Or you're not trying to get this rolling. We're working out kinks, trying to figure out the best way to stream this.
Okay, there we go. I think that might work now. I think I added something. Okay. Let's see if this works.
How are you this morning, Space Ghost?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix Yaden's video here.
You working?
Bear with me a second. Oh, there we go. There you go. I found it finally. You're blurry, but I see you.
Blurry?
Yeah,
I'm blurry.
Blurry. What the freak do I do that?
I don't know.
There you go, guys. There's Mr. Yaden's face. My tag team partner.
Kinda.
In the air, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I've had a hard time breathing the last couple days.
Oh boy.
I was in Florida. I don't know. Off, sure. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I was in Florida doing a fantasy event. If you guys read books like A Court of Thorns and Roses, basically women's smut books. No, that's it. Did you know I have smut about me, Yaden? Luke Underground has this whole smut category.
No.
And it was Street Spirit on my stream found Mercury The Moth smut. People write stories about me and some interesting stories. I'll just leave it at that. Hey, everyone, try to see if you guys can hear this morning Midgard song. Do you like this as an opening? Let's see. Do we have it? You guys don't hear it yet, do you? Son of a bitch. Yoder will get angry.
Are you playing it?
There we go. I finally got it.
I'm not going to hear it on my end unless you share it through Discord. Which song was it? Was it the first one that he had sent?
It's the one you put in Discord to me.
Oh, that I said to Discord?
Correct.
This one with the
Guys,
roll.
have you seen Platoon?
It's Mercury agent and Mercury the Moth. They're awake stupid early to make your day.
Earlier. And then I looked it up, and now I'm seeing clips like crazy.
Yeah, you will. Did you play the song yet?
Yes, I just got done with it.
I'm gonna play it on my end
I
then.
wanted to.
It's Mercury, Agent, and Marty the Moth. They're awake stupid early to make your day. It's morning mid-card. Yoder will get angry for the song not saying his name. Right, Morty?
I like the fact you're
Will
Morty.
ruin the stream by touching something on his computer. It's Morning Mid-Card. This weekly show is sponsored by Rascal. Get yourself a drink, either sugar-free or normal. Then sit your butt down and listen to Yarder and Farting.
Yarder and farting. Yeah, this is a disaster, isn't it? Only way we know how.
That's all. It's how we do things. That's how we do our wrestling matches. That's how we do streams. Breaking disasters. Is that a lot better? Sweet. Okay. Let me know. What I haven't even looked at any of this stuff, so thank you for helping me figure out the audio. Oh, sweet, yes. You can get it only supports Chrome and Firefox. You're expanding access to more browsers. Okay, so I have it come over to my. Then use Chrome. I didn't tell you to use the other one. The hell? It says it doesn't like whatever browser that I didn't tell it to use. Note for my followers I'm going live on Notify followers, cool. Okay, I think I have it. Are we on the same chat now?
What up, Pork Chop?
Alright, now you're duplicated.
Duplicated?
Oh yeah, because I needed to mute this one. Turn the mic off there. How about now? Say something.
Saying something.
Son of a bitch. There we go. Okay. Did that work now? Are we collaborating according to the internet interwebs?
Think so.
If I have to go put something in your chat, would I be able to see it?
And I think our chat is shared.
All right.
We're good. I gave each of you a sub this. Oh, thank you, Pork Chop. I didn't see it on my end. Appreciate that. There we go. We're shared. All right, now we can talk. I was going to say we were going to get this all figured out, and then I was going to go, all right, guys, well, that was fun. I got to go.
Yeah, pretty much. You only have like, what, an hour? How are you feeling? What's the leg?
Okay, just tired. JC came by last night, hung out for a little bit. I was up a little later. We
great to see her.
Me, her, and yeah, she's funny, man. Me, her, and we had some, like, we made some steaks outside last night, and then JC swung by, had a couple burger patties, sat with the two of us and the dog.
Bought a bunch of eggs so I could start working on this carnivore.
Do it.
More and more, I just started. Unless my wife's like, that stuff's expensive. I'm like, well, if that's the only thing you're buying.
What, eggs?
Eggs and meat.
Yaden for Rocky's new GM? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're not too bad out here.
I got 60 eggs for $20.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like I said, if that's all you're eating, I just order Good Ranchers, so I pay like $117 for a box of just burger patties and ground beef, and then if I want to add some steak in there, it's like $180, and that lasts me the month.
Oh really? maybe I should try that. And I'm gonna need you to send me that link on Discord.
Yeah, I could do that. Good Ranchers is good. I've been ordering a couple years now, and then that's all I eat. So I just do the eggs, bacon, ground beef, steak.
That's so delicious.
You can get chicken thrown in there too if you want some chicken. You can do seafood.
I'm not a big seafood guy, actually.
I'm not either. I just stick with the red meat.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what this is. So this is a new sickness.
Nah, I'll be all right, Space Ghost. That's not gonna happen. Don't you worry. No, it's fine. Be all right. A lot of people doing carnivore. What's that?
Didn't you have some pretty good success? Like you.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of weight.
When I did the 62 straight days, I felt better than I've ever felt. I had no inflammation, like all the swelling, my knee issues went away. I was having swelling in my hands. I wasn't retaining extra water. I was down about 44 pounds. Had more energy than I'd had in a long time. What's that?
In like a couple months, right?
Yeah, I did like 62 days.
Like,
How many days I had?
damn. So, you see, I'm all for the. Hey, if it can help me get abs, that's a huge benefit. But man, if I just feel better, especially right now with whatever's going on here, this sickness is some bullshit. And I'm kind of scared to put anything in my mouth, to be honest. After this UFC thing, I have to go by the UFC doping schedule.
Oh yeah.
So like, it is really strict. There's been some like protein powders that some people aren't allowed to fight because they had that protein powder had some mystery thing in there that wasn't on the label.
Yeah.
And so I have to like watch all my labels and make sure it's done by third-party testing and have certain labels on it and stuff like that.
God bless you.
No, so I didn't check my cough syrup to see if that's going to be something bad. So I was just like, it was 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm still coughing and I haven't gotten much sleep. I better be checking on something. It seems like your body's telling you to slow down, take a breather. I don't have time for this shit.
Yeah. His body's wrong.
Yeah. My body needs to just be stronger.
Yeah.
And more durable and slappable. I have.
You're definitely
a
slappable.
Huge business meeting. Oh, good. Okay, so I got half the job done. Do I have a slappable face, y'all? Okay. Now I want to take a poll. I want to see.
As you're taking that poll, I'll be right back.
Okay, so I'm curious, who has more slappable face? Mr. Mercury Aiden or Marty the Moth? If you could just give one person a slap, full strength, full power, wind up, and there's that pretty face. Who's getting slapped? How do I do a poll? I gotta go to Twitch. Oh no, I got the hiccups. Don't fuck with me, buddy. Okay, just kidding. What do you need from me, buddy? Poll. One new poll. Oh yes, whoever did that, thank you. Oh, I'm definitely voting Mercury. Okay, so who is getting slapped? If you could choose one person to slap out of this morning mid-card show, who would you pull back and slap the living shit out of? Right now, we are 2 votes in, and it's 100% Mercury Aiden. And I'm okay with that. So go ahead and speak to us, talk to us on that poll there. Oh my gosh, dudes. I don't know. I don't know. This is been an adventure. I refuse to vote, both upstanding gentlemen. So who voted on it? I'm a lover, not a fighter. What if I paid you $5,000? If I paid you $5,000 to slap either of the hosts of the Morning Mercury, the morning mid card, who's getting slapped?
Dude, I don't think you got to give him $5,000. I think you can just give him $5. They'd probably do it.
Just $5. You don't have $5,000, so the question is pointless. You're adorable, Steggy. I don't have like $5,000 just to chillin'. I could probably make it happen, but I prefer not to pay someone $5,000. But that is what I'm being told. I may be able to get at this slap fight is a good sum of money to go and do the slap fight. Well, yes, then the Moth gets it. Ooh, okay. So we put up a vote right now. Who, if I paid people $5,000, who they slap on the out of the host of the morning mid card show? And so far you're winning, Mercury. So
they'd rather slap me.
They would rather slap you right in that pretty face of yours so far. Now, granted, the poll doesn't go on both chats. It's just on my chat. Apparently, it doesn't share the poll. So, out of the 3 votes we have so far, your face is getting slapped. I'm okay with that.
That's great.
I had to hop over to vote. Okay. So far, Mercury is getting slapped.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I don't know if I've ever slapped you. Have I ever slapped you?
No, I don't think so.
We're going to need to fix that. We should definitely fix that. Oh, so you guys haven't even been hearing music either. Awesome.
I got something going on my end. You guys should just all jump over here then, I guess.
You don't think you did enough of that at Pick of the Pack, Marty? Never. Any chance I can get to slap my friend, I'm all for it.
Yeah, or kick me in the knee. Repeatedly.
I mean, you could have just laid down. I'm just saying you could have just laid down like I told you to and asked you to.
Yeah, that didn't work out. I'm stubborn, man.
Yeah, I see that. You're kind of a stubborn asshole. And because of that, you get kicked in the knee. I got pictures for proof. You sent me those pictures. I like them. Apparently, I need to get to the gym because I did not look. I need to fix my guts. Has anybody ever heard of leaky gut? Apparently, that's what I have is leaky gut. So, does anyone have any experience with that, or can I get rid of it?
I've heard of it. I don't know much about it though.
Me neither. I would just recommend supplements, which of course, hey, you have this, and here's the solution. So I haven't done that solution. I got to go now that I sold some more energy drinks last month. I can go buy some of that and see if my guts will hate me less, and maybe that'll give me some more energy because healthy is good. I'll be right there, guys. I'm on hold with Dan the Patrick Show. I called into the show, and I think they're gonna put me on air. Get it, Hunter. What are you gonna talk about?
Did you say Dan the Patrick Show?
The Dan Patrick Show, yeah.
You said Dan the Patrick Show. Old Danny the Patrick.
Old Dan the Patrick Show. Oh, it is evened up 2-2. Apparently, they just want to slap us both.
Hey, Twee. If you had to slap either me or Marty across the face for $5,000, who would you slap? Which one of us would you slap across the face for $5,000?
I mean, I feel like I have
me
to
or
ask
him?
my wife then too.
Yeah, you got to ask your wife. Me? Okay, well, it's 3-2 because Twee'd rather slap me than you.
I won't lie, I was not expecting that. That was
no. If your wife says me and says you, cancels it out.
cancels it out. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Make sure you find out from her who she wants to slap while you're up there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And wake up like,
So I'll
hey,
be.
you can slap me or May. Which one would you do? And by waking her up, she'll probably choose me. But we'll see.
She'll probably slap you right there, and that'll be your answer.
Yeah, if I come back knocked out with a handprint, it's your fault.
Yes.
Give me 1 sec, y'all.
All right, I guess you guys got to hang out with me for a little bit.
You see butt cheeks?
No butt cheeks. All right, people, it's just me, all by my lonesome. The Mr. Ripone. How's it going? So, an abbreviated morning mid-card this morning. We'll go till about 8:50. I don't know if Marty's going to keep streaming afterwards. Hope you're well. Appreciate you guys hanging out with it this morning through all of these technical issues and such. Pretty common for us. We're on the RMP Wrestling channel as well. I just go ahead and threw it up on there. If anyone pops in over there, you can come over to Marty or my stream. It'll combine everything. Pork chop, new retro. Yeah, the new retro. I was playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night was the latest. Before that, it was Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, which was like an 8-bit aesthetic. And then I'm playing the, I guess it would be 32-bit aesthetic. I would consider Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Kind of like a Metroidvania style. All right. And it's been fun. I just haven't had a chance to play in the last couple weeks too much. So hopefully we can jump back on here either tonight or tomorrow. I'm trying to do morning streams anyway. So it might be tomorrow morning. Something here real quick. There we go. Cool looking game coming out today called The Precinct. Oh, that sounds interesting. What kind is it, Space Ghost? The training, it's going good. So the strength and conditioning classes at Rocky Mountain Pro are going pretty good. Got a few guys in there. I got to get more on it myself. I've been dealing with this knee issue. My left knee's really been giving me problems after I hurt it wrestling Damon a couple months ago. Just got the swelling out of it. But you just got to take it easy. You got to be careful. Top-down police game, do all sorts of things from... oh, okay. So does it look kind of like the original Grand Theft Autos did? I think 1 and 2. I liked that top-down. She slapped... oh, my goodness, she's slapping me, too? That means 4 people want to slap me. Marty's wife's going to slap me, too. Yeah. I guess I have a very slappable face. Yeah, like GTA, but other side of the law. Okay, that actually sounds pretty cool. Slapping Stampede, yeah. That is true, Marty. You look a lot like yourself. Have an elliptical bike. If I could find a spot for it that could be utilized, Pork Chop, I actually started selling off most of our weight equipment. We just don't really have, as you've been there before, we just don't have any room really for anything. So let me get some stuff organized and moved out of there, and there might be a spot we could put it up in the locker room area. Or Marty has a less slappable face. There's that too. Where's Marty wrestling now? Mr. Ripone, he wrestles, various places. One of them is Rocky Mountain Pro. That's our promotion here in Colorado. You can find us on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. But yeah, Pork Chop, stay in touch with me about that. I definitely would be interested if I could just make sure I have the space for it. He wrestles with being an adult. So Mr. Rapone, let's see if this works. Nope. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There's the website if you want to look up Rocky Mountain Pro. Yeah, that's I gotta go check those alerts again, or those what are they called, chat bots or whatever. Hello, Bacon Bits. Tell her we say hello. And then here's where you can watch the weekly show. You'll see Marty all over it. Whoa! Why am I hearing myself?
Oh, because I'm posting red footage of the microphone.
Ah, there we go. 'Cause you don't want to hear me more than once. So your wife's gonna slap me too.
Yeah, I don't know. So is that 4-2?
That's 4-2 because Twee wants to slap me too.
Sweet.
I didn't know that it was so much. My face was so slappable. At least I'm not being punched.
Hey, what's up, Bacon Bits? Tweet, you chose correctly.
Oh,
Well done.
did she?
Well done. Yes, you chose. Because then you get to consult him back to health. That's what it is. After we're all done slapping the shit out of Matt, you get to consult him back to health.
That's true. I guess I win then.
You could have candy and make him all feel better.
Yes.
You have candy.
Yes, she. I kind of feel. I don't know how to feel about that. She's watching, by the way. If you want to say hello.
Hi, Twee. It was amazing meeting you this weekend. I'm excited to watch your man get slapped so that you can take care of him and give him his candy back and take care of him good. He works very hard. So make it a good slap, huh? If not, I'll go over there and help. I'll go slap the living ever shit out of him. That would bring me joy. It would make me happy. Am I still the moth? Yes, I am.
He said you slapping me would bring him joy.
Mr. Marapone, yes, I am still the moth. I mean, it worked, so yeah, that's me. Where are you at, Mr. Ripone? Thank you for watching Lucha Underground. It was a good time. I am now set up, speaking of Lucha Underground and being a champ, I'm now set up for the Rocky Mountain Pro Championship.
Yeah, how are you feeling about that?
I've never held your championship belt before, man. I realized that as I was going through that.
You were the Twitch champion at one point.
I was a Twitch champion, but never held your championship title. So I'm like, this is something that I need to fix. So I know Damon is trying to get in, and I don't really love that.
Mrs. Porkchop, that will be at milestone 15. God, dude, it's 15th year anniversary coming up here.
How does that make you feel? You've had a wrestling company. You've been the owner of a wrestling company for 15 years.
Makes me question my life choices. It's pretty crazy, man. You think about it. I specifically remember when Superstar Andrew Ryan won that first title at Milestone 1, and he had talked about to a long future. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he got interviewed afterwards, and it was just, hopefully this is just the first year of many to come type of thing. It's the fact that it's 15 years later and we're still going, and it's pretty nuts. I didn't expect it, honestly.
I wonder if the boys can find a clip and throw it right before the promo for this.
Yeah, we'll look around. We got a lot of old footage to go through. I was at the production office yesterday. We were talking about some stuff and going through some things. Really trying to get it organized. Dude, we have thousands of hours of footage that's never even really seen the light of day. From house shows and so much stuff. Yeah, we're gonna Hey, what up, Jake? How you doing, bud?
What's up, Jake? Mr. Ripone in Florida. What part of Florida? I was literally just there a week and a half ago. I was in the Orlando area helping a friend with a fantasy bowl. I had a blonde wig, and that's why I'm shaved right now. I hate it internally, so I can't wait for my facial hair to go back, my manlyhood to go back.
I think it's
nice.
I think it's Mr. Rip 1 is how you say that.
Oh, is it? I'm just screwing it up over here. Okay. Mr. Rip 1. So tell me about that name. Where'd you get that name?
Matthew, what do you think about what Dustin is doing with Memphis? I don't really know much about it. I couldn't tell you, Jake. I don't really know. I'd have to look into it to see what's going on.
I didn't know until a year ago that Martin was on A&E Barter Kings. I was. I was trying to trade up my trailer. And they came down to the ranch, good old TV. So.
It's a golfing reference.
That could be many things. You're right. Rip One could be many things.
Yeah. Still on hold with Patrick the Dan Show, as Marty calls it.
Dan the Patrick Show.
Dan the Patrick. Patrick the Dan.
Sure, and that'd be an interesting name.
You're good,
like,
Hunter.
Hey, I pass gas a lot. That'd be an interesting name to label yourself like, hey, I have gas. I can see it going that way too. As you shared the season with primetime Alex Steen, he was on the episode.
You shared the season with
3.
You shared the season with. I'm not 100% sure I know what you're talking about, Jake. To be honest with you.
I was on a show called Barter Kings on A&E.
Oh, is that what? Oh, he's talking about. I got you. Okay. Okay, so I was like,
have any favorite Sabu memories? I was literally with Sabu last week and 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So it is crazy.
That was pretty nuts.
I found out about it on the way home, drive home back.
Yeah, well, you ever watch Stevie Richards' show? He's got a YouTube channel. Yeah, he's got a pretty good one. His co-host, I can't remember the guy's name, does a lot of interviews. Good interviewer. But I saw his video pop up, and I was like, wait a minute, what? I just watched some clips about Sabu. Like, that was very sudden. I don't have any. I only met Sabu once, and it was in past. I was on a show with him in Canton when I was first starting out. It was September of 2002, and he was on a show that Vice and I did in Canton, Ohio, and it wasn't much more than a high wave type of thing. So I didn't really have much of an interaction with him, but yeah, that was crazy to see. Very young.
Well, yeah, 60 years old, still very young.
Yeah.
He looked like he was fine. I talked to him, and whatever, I think it was GCW, had a wrestling match during WrestleMania weekend or something. He had a company that had a match with him and I think Joey Janela, and they're like, it's Sabu's last match. And then I talked to him like, yo, man, that's your last match? Are you excited or sad? He's like, it's not my last match, bro. They said that shit, not me. I'm like, oh, okay. And then they spoke it into truth, unfortunately. It really turned out to be his last match.
I had a sad memory of him waking up. I'll be reading it or am I reading it? You go ahead.
Go for it.
No. That you go ahead. You won the least slappable face. So you go ahead.
That is true. Walking up to me before an indie show and whispering in my ear how to get in the building. This was before he ever spoke. That was a huge for me. Sabu was a really nice guy. He was always kind to me. Throughout the years, seeing him, he would always come up and say hi. He loved my friend's bar, the Nerd Bar. That was like his second home. We watched WrestleMania there together. Anytime that I would end up at the Nerd Bar, anytime I go to Vegas, I go to my friend's bar. You support each other's businesses, right? Like, Mick owns Rocky Mountain Pro for 15 years because he's crazy, and I will do anything that I can to support that company. I have several other people who have businesses themselves, and I love to support people doing business. And my friend owns a business up on Fremont Street. It's called the Nerd Bar. It's a super successful bar. And it's where Rob Van Dam and Sabu, they love to frequent. It's like their second
This
home.
is going to be a no-holds-barred, knockdown, drag-out bloodbath.
Every time I go there, I always go to support my boy, bring my friends over to the Nerd Bar. And since I was the second home, I would always see Sabu there. And he was always the kindest and nicest dude to me. I'm deaf, so it's harder for me to go in and listen and get close. I feel like I'm not like I used to be, where I could be in clubs and like hear people fine anymore. I have to lean in basically to your face to hear you if there's club music. A variance of Strife has followed. Thank you very much.
And thank you,
Sabu was a great guy.
thank you, Jake, who came over and followed over on my channel. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, guys,
Appreciate
if you are not following Mr. Mercury Yaden, this crazy ass has run a wrestling company for 15 years. I don't know if you know this, but most businesses don't last 15 years, let alone a professional wrestling company. So that's props. That's craziness and grit to make a professional wrestling company last 15 years. And to the level of where the first milestone is to milestone 15, you can just see the vast difference of every year get better and better and better.
It's crazy when the thumbnails pop up, because when I went in and was doing all the members only stuff, and it's old footage from like 2011, 12. Just the difference in the cameras and production equipment, what we got. It's crazy. The production team does a pretty amazing job. I would put them up against anybody on the independents, man. I would say we got the best production guys in independent wrestling.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree.
My used toothbrush business is only going on a few years, still waiting for that first customer. All right.
Your used toothbrush business. That's an interesting market. Okay. Would you use somebody else's used toothbrush?
That's an easy one.
Why?
I just wouldn't. It's been in their mouth all brushing up. No, thanks.
Yeah. Would you use a towel? No. Why would you do that? Okay, because you guys have been giving me so much shit, I have started using a towel in a different way. I don't dry myself off because that's what heathens do. I will set it on the ground so that when I drip, it goes onto the towel, and I can still let God do all the drying.
Why? What is the no towel thing? Like, where did that? I mean, you had to have grown up. Everybody in your life must have used a towel, but you.
I don't know. I'm not with them when they shower. I'm not with many people when they shower. I just have never used a towel.
You used one when you were here. When you did the camper shower experience, yeah, you had. Remember, I said you got to use a towel, or you're gonna drip all over the camper, and you were like, "Oh, I guess I got to do it for this." Didn't you? Or did you just drip all over the camper?
I put it on the floor, right outside your shower.
You're
I
unbelievable.
Put the towel on the floor outside the shower.
And then you didn't open the vent, so that thing was just hitting you in the face.
Oh yeah, it was.
Because it just hangs down. Yeah.
Every time I go like this and to bruise my face, there was this cord that would just scrape across my face.
Yeah.
Because I didn't open the damn thing.
Yeah, that's not the most spacious shower.
I had breakfast in bed, so I will take that.
Well, that was actually dinner, wasn't it? That was late. It was a steak.
That was late. Do we have breakfast too? I thought I had dinner and breakfast.
We might have. I don't know.
I I think you gave me dinner, like a steak dinner and a like egg breakfast or some shit like that.
He shakes like a dog. Probably. I've never met anybody in my life that was like, yeah, I just don't use towels. And that's why I was like, your wife
So you
must
put your
love that.
undies on. No, she does not. She does not. She gets mad at me about it. In fact, now
She should get mad at you about. So she should slap you in the face, not me. Need I remind her husband does not use a towel? Slap that guy.
He raps for modesty but doesn't dry. I don't even rap for modesty. Like, I will if it's not my wife, but if I don't care about being naked, y'all. I give zero shits.
Space goes, no, he just waits till he's dry. He just drip dries. Drips dry. Right?
I do. Yeah. I just start brushing my teeth and doing my other shit.
He just stands in front of a fan. I don't know.
He shakes like a dog.
It's an
White
interesting.
people don't use washcloths in the shower.
shower.
I would prefer using a washcloth, actually. Like, if anything, I'll use a washcloth to get it out of my eyes, because my eyes are pansies, and I can't, like, when water gets in my eyes, it's just a pain. It's an annoying feeling to me. I don't get it. I don't know. But I don't like toweling off. No. I love how it's become a thing now, because I spent one freaking WrestleMania with Steggy and Sledge, and they all gave me shit because I came out and, like, grabbed my clothes.
Just dripping.
In like a dripping with my towel wrapped around me.
Just like an animal. He's an animal. He's a moth, ladies and gentlemen. Insects don't use towels.
That's right.
Most of them don't prefer most of them will drown though if they get wet. So.
This is still very true. I don't know how to swim yet, so drowning is a good possibility. I can see myself drowning in a shower. I made my switch to the double-sided sponge in the shower. Ooh. I want to get one of those like sponges that are on sticks, because if my wife's not with me, I can't reach my back. I am unflexible, so like I can't reach anything higher than this. Like lower than this, I can't. This is as far as it goes.
Gotta work on that flexibility.
My middle back is. I do. Can you touch all the parts of your back?
Not really. I gotta say similar problems. You gotta get one of those
Okay.
Those like what are they called? Loofahs on the handle so you can reach everything.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot easier.
I think that might be my next purchase.
I lay down on the soap
Nice.
and wiggle for the middle of my back. Hey, solid plan. Pork chop uses beach towels.
right?
That's the way to do it.
Onda. I don't know if you guys have ever tried Onda towels. They're the best towels I've ever had. They're actually run by my friend Chrissy James. Her company does Onda towels. They like soak up liquid like crazy. They're awesome. They're my hands down my favorite towels every time. Ugh. She gave me those, and that's all I'll ever use nowadays. If I use a towel, I'm gonna wash my face off with the Onda towel, and then just let the rest of me drip. My favorite towel to drip on. You're damn right. La Vida Onda. Oh, you know what? I've literally never been to the site. Stars. Tell you. All right. Do you have one of these towels, Steggy? Have you supported Christy James in her company's business?
What's Christie's thing?
If you click on that link that Steggy put in the chat,
Yeah.
her family has a towel business. They're literally the best towels I've ever had in my life.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Like,
We'll have to
yeah,
order one.
They're not the fluffy, like, I don't know. They're. It's amazing. I don't know. They soak up it like liquid really quick. I could see them being super helpful if I use towels, but I do not. That top image is super pixely. Does she run the website? Well, I guess it's kind of. I'm surprised that there's no Christy in this. do you have one of these on the blankets? No, because if she ran the website, I'd run the website. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Did you get to talk to Christy much? I was with her this weekend. We were at the UFC. So cross your fingers and put out good vibes. Me and Christy get a call back from the UFC and go slap the shit out of some people. Maybe Mick will let us use his face, since apparently it's pretty slappable. Also, Elevate, my friend's wrestling hydration water company, is probably the best water I've ever had. Every single time.
Where do you get it?
I have a website link that I need to put on this chat, to be honest. But it's the best water I've ever had. It's hydrogen water. It was great because I promote it like crazy because it's what I use, and it's weird where like if you drink like a couple of them right off the bat, it kind of turns into a little bit more of an energy drink because it's just hydrogen is just going through your body, fixing everything. It's almost I don't want to say it's like stem cells, but it does similar things with stem cells where stem cells run through your body and just like fix. Oh, you're messed up, so it fixes what that. It just finds all the things that's messed up in your body and tries to fix it.
Do they want to? Do they want to advertise on Rocky Mountain Pro television programs?
Probably.
Should reach out to them, shoot them something.
I'll see him tonight.
Yeah, I'd be
part of the
interested.
business team, so I can. Yeah, I think that'd be really fun. These drinkelevate.com. There you go, Steggy. I know I have a personal link. I just don't. I need to find it. I have done a horrible at promoting myself.
Yes.
And marketing in general.
Yes.
You just have to be so fast.
So here's the thing.
On that. Yes, I could.
Marty is horrible at promoting and marketing himself. I am horrible at marketing and promoting myself. Together, we will combine forces to be the worst ever at marketing and promoting ourselves.
The worst ever. I will promote Mercury Yaden, and then he will promote me. And that's as much promotion as we're going to get.
Which is basically this show. Yeah.
Just...
Speaking,
they get the first one for free. Ooh.
Well, I better get rolling. Are you gonna stay on? Are you gonna stay on and hang out with everybody for a little bit?
I am. I'm gonna stay on.
Cool.
Maybe we'll watch some slap fights.
Okay.
Just so I can do some research. I have a meeting at 10, so I might as well stay on for at least 45 minutes to give myself and get ready, prepared for that meeting. And I'll just kind of go roll with it.
Cool.
I feel like gutter ass right now, guys.
Gutter ass. All right. Well, I'm gonna raid over to you then, and then I'll give you a buzz later on today. And
okay,
then,
cool.
And then we'll get things together, guys, for next week where we'll be able to get rolling right at 7 and kind of figure out our overlays. We're still kind of working through this, but if you're not following me and you're over on Marty's, feel free to come over and follow. A lot of retro gaming going on. I'm going to try to get some streams going earlier too in the morning. And my brother and I have talked about doing some streams together. My younger brother Steve playing some old retro games, and so definitely come over and hang out. I hope you feel better, Marty.
I have a Yaden command.
What's that?
I have a Yaden command. I didn't know that. That's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stags.
I gotta go fix my Stream Element stuff too, because my commands aren't working. So I'll do that by the next one. All right, everybody. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll see you.
That shit awesome.
Twee, you're awesome. There we go. Message delivered. All right, guys. We'll see you
Later.
Later.